My name is Layla Abdullah. I work for Tyne and we are Fire and Rescue Service Community Engagement. My work mainly is to work with hard-to-reach communities to make sure that they are safe from fires.
Yes, my name is Yusef Abdullah and I work for the South Tyneside Arab Muslims Community Service. As you can tell by my accent, I'm a local lad and I'm from the Yemeni community. The Yemeni community has been here since 1894, not me personally, but my forefathers. My job is to actually, liaise with the said community, the Muslim community, and police, welfare, education, health, etc.
I think it is really, really important to engage with people from different background. It is really good because that enrich us, because everybody got different culture, different religion, and we should learn from each other actually, because that's how to stop the prejudice. Because some of it's only because of ignorance.
That's right, yes. I believe that, barriers can be broken if ignorance is, avoided. What it is people should be more open, everybody, not just a white person, but a black person. They should be open, should show everybody what you're about, and that will bring people more together. If I can just add on to that as well, there's a passage from the Quran, our holy book, which is, it's actually the chapter 49, verse 13, and it says, "O humanity, we have created you from male and female, and made you into different tribes and nations, so that you may get to know one another. Not that you will despise each other, but you will get to know each other. Surely the most noble of you in the sight of Allah, the most righteous among you, Allah is truly all-knowing, all-aware." That basically says that, God understands that people are different. He made us different. We should go out and show the best of yourself. You don't go out, you're representing your community, you represent your family or your street. You're not going to go out and, act like an idiot. Act good, act nice, make people like you and what you're about and who you're about.
For me, I think it's need more communications, more understanding about different faiths. And it is very important, even for a lot of organizations, even for the staff, to know provide some introduction to different religions, so that people can understand and can know about different faiths.
We should not accept it, at all. It should not come into the agenda. We should stand up to hate by, as I've said, showing yourself that you're a good person, get to know who's next door to you, communicate, as Layla said, communication is very important, and do not accept hate or the hatred of indifference.
I think, and most of it is because of lack of communications, because you get neighbors from different backgrounds, they don't even say hello to each other. And I think it's just sharing food or sharing a communication, anything, I think make people together, make them close together, and get to know more about each one's background. It's very important. It is very, very important, because it's like I said before, it makes us close together, and I think we should, certainly now with the pandemic, everybody needs support, need people to be there for them, and I think we've seen a lot of support, a lot of help with the various communities, various groups, and I think we should always be like that. But I think it makes people think again. Life is too short to be away from your family, from your friends, from the loved ones, and it's really important actually to have that kind of communication and somebody there, you know, that you can rely on.
Yes, unfortunately, COVID, it's not just, you know, not just a horrible disease, but there's something that's came out of COVID-19, the pandemic, is that people are getting closer and closer together, although they're far apart. Say, for instance, you can't see your grandmother, your uncle, your dad, your mum, you know, you can't see your family. So your neighbours take up on that mantle, you know, of looking after, you know, your parents or your loved ones. And that's, you know, it's bringing people closer and closer together. I've noticed that actually in my street. And it is very important, you know, at times of trouble, for people to come together, settle their differences. We're all affected by COVID. Nobody's affected more or less. We're all affected, you know.
Personally, because we do face-to-face with the community, we do go and deliver talks or presentation. That is stopped, but we're still trying our best by doing videos and sending messages to people by using media. We're still doing talks as well through like either Zoom or Teams. So that's very important. And still actually phoning most of the organizations that we work with, phoning and asking if they need anything from us, so we can still help and support the community that we work with. And because as well we couldn't go to the communities, we've been helping the charitable organization by delivering food parcels to vulnerable people at home. And that is very, very important to do as well.
Yes, it is. It does make your job quite difficult, actually. But you know, thank God we've got media. You know, we've got Zoom, we've got Teams, we've got telephone, you know, Facebook, etc. I'm not seeing as many people face to face, obviously, as I would like to see. But you know, when I've got to go out and see somebody, I make sure that, you know, I'm at the correct distance. You know, wash my hands. You know, take all precautions. But it's not sort of like, you know, as easy as it was pre-pandemic. Everybody's realising that, you know, life is hard. We've got to make adjustments. And, you know, just thank God we've got media.